Yes, all back.
That be almost said you move who have found mine home. Mamma, to never be coming from out.
And say some of the car, any transportation count.
Pardon?
And some of the car, any transportation count as someone.
Let's worship me, Mama. Magade gada kadurikata. Mama, leila wala wasakata imago. The matter chop hot.
Asemene diloto. Hey! Aye!
There are lots of things going online, especially in Ghana's entertainment or media landscape. It has been funeral from one M to another. People are just going off like that. And it is a sad destiny, as somebody would say. But before I start this particular segment, let me give a very big condolence to the families of the people that lost their loved ones in that particular gory accident that happened on the Kumasi stretch, as well as the helicopter crash. I mean, these past few days have been very, very difficult. Personally, we just came back from some hot back-to-back funerals, and right after, we're also met with some of these news that has hit our space. But then, after this particular conversation, or after that particular incident, lots of conversations have come up in the Ghanaian space, of which some of them I would want us to have a quick discussion on it. There's been some form of development that, thinking about it, it's kind of funny to me if you ask me. Some of them though, some of them is funny, some isn't, because some people's lives are involved, but looks as if some people are taking certain decisions that some of us feel okay. But what are we talking about today? This is live on Roland Report. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe and share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Officer Desert is holding me down, as well as Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app, Shagzy. If you're a driver and you want to make some cool cash, download the app today. Sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, put in your details and everything. You start working and you pay no commission to anybody. What you get or what you earn on the app is solely for you. And don't forget that Goddess Reflection Limited is also holding us down with some top beauty and hair products to keep your skin and also your hair intact, make you look good. And it is unisex. Most of their products are unisex. For male and female, you can also use them depending on your skin texture or what you want to do. So contact them with the numbers on your screens and they are going to get you sorted out. Let's go into the matter, open and close as quickly as possible. Straight. So we all know the impending conversation that is on our neck currently has to do with the helicopter crash that took the lives of about 8 people, including some top officials like our defense minister and also our environmental and minister as well. But some conversations that are coming out of it is what is bringing this particular segment. And what am I referring to? I am referring to a new office, of which, we all know that right after this particular incident, there were lots of videos circulating online with some pastors or some men of God who says they are prophets putting out videos. Some people are posting videos here and there suggesting that whatever happened on that particular day, they saw it in a vision. They prophesied about it, but for whatever reason, some even prayed about it, but looks like whether the prayers were enough or not, the incident happened anyways.
Ali, there is going to be a plane crash in Ghana. The first time in the history of Ghana. Last week. Yes. I am calling on all men of God. A Christopher, I am calling on everybody. Say, a conditional message so we can do something about it. Now, Ali, there is going to be a plane crash in Ghana. The first time in the history of Ghana. There is going to be a plane crash Kumasi to Accra or Accra to Kumasi. That route, no. Till 29th July. Until 29th of July 2025. If prayer is not being made, last week, the last week of April, no, and an Ankashadi NEC. And one full play from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week. They will testify to what I am saying. Ali, last week I already favor. And yes, sir, Nanka a plane from Kumasi to Accra. Nanka Kwakoshiwanum. I'm telling you. Now, that day, no, I was with my prayer team and we were praying.
Right after this particular conversation, the office of the president also issued a statement, of which now a new office has been set up. What is the office about? Well, as captured or as released is the office of the presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations, office of the president's Jubilee House, which was dated 10th of August 2025, and it says, to all ecumenical heads, dear esteemed leaders in Christ. And the topic says strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. It says greetings of peace and grace from the office of the presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the office of the presidential envoy, I extend a heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. Your role in Ghana's spiritual and civic life remains indispensable. As part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insights of a national nature, especially those with implication for high-profile political leaders, governance, national security, or public stability, should be formally relayed to the office of the presidential envoy for urgent review and appropriate escalation. This in the spirit of responsibility, discernment, and stewardship over the nation's destiny. And the second one also says, furthermore, in light of the tragic incident that occurred recently, which claimed lives and involved government officials, military personnel, and NDC party executives, we humbly request your intense prayers for one, the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 2, the government and all state institutions. 3, the bereaved family and the entire nation of Ghana. May the Lord comfort the afflicted, guide our leaders, and continue to preserve our beloved country. We look forward to continued partnership and shared spiritual responsibility as we work together for the peace and prosperity of Ghana. Yours sincerely, and this is headed by Elvis Efriye Ankra, former sports minister, presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations, office of the president, Republic of Ghana. And this is the particular letter that came. And the moment it came, it also came with the contact details of the office. That is interfaithofficeghana@gmail.com. And of course, the number that is also attached to it was also captured. Well, to some of us, when this particular communique hit the space, it brought about lots of questions, because some of us were asking, hey, intisisi anonso yate office ama religious leaders, and here it is directed towards prophecies and all spiritual matters, especially concerning the nation. What makes us, especially as a people in 2025, is this the best way we would want to address this? And again, what is the direction as far as this particular letter is concerned? While some people suggested that, oh, maybe Nyamane CCM, it became plenty in the space. We say me who wait, we say my share we come, we say me who we are for we say me who are, we say me can female. Perhaps they want to reduce it. And then I'm doing one, I'm saying, you want to reduce it, say. How is this particular move going to reduce that? Because as far as some of us are concerned, Charlie, creating an avenue for people to come and submit their prophecies, one, it is going to create some silent chaos via money. What am I talking about? We all know how, even before this particular political party or this government in power came, how during elections, any party A course of we na party B so course of we ho. Any party A ko asori we ya na party B so e was on so ko asori we. Se sofu we she party we nkom a sofu we so for say o she party we nkom. How that thing became so rampant, so big. Yes, we know as a nation and even from our background as a people, we believe in spiritual matters. But the manner in which we now want to carry it there, for me, I think the de-escalation will fail. But rather, I think it is going to escalate more. Why again? Because, Charlie, whether these prophets are going to, you've asked them to come and submit their prophecies. Also, maybe say, and you be a free and crown. No anybody in the office ever review these prophecies and scrutinize it. And if you want to create an office of such nature, wouldn't it be prudent to head it with somebody that is in line of that particular state? Bobby so argue, say, okay, since this is not only concerning prophets and Christianity, maybe say, oh yeah, nanati ebi mpona osu gu nsana osu hu bishin bia. Osu betimi ebo ra office ono. Now the ama. Yenam swa. And one of the pastors that came out in a video called viral when this whole conversation started, or when that particular unfortunate incident happened, is Fire Oja. Came out, him say, the so they don't have a problem, crowd. Name before Mokako submit omo prophecies, they need fuel and transportation. Say obemo car and obemo car for transportation. And that is what they say. He said.
Yen say my babontia beka say who say we be because somebody they say no ye say bibia be ho afa o man ho bia no entena ba bi nka bra na fa beto ye be so wa be value bia no mra no be che wo ye be di so ba unia prophet ba ko so beka say nyame yi kire mo nko ade a mo nka obi antimi yo bia
en say kan de wo beka kan ye so beka
da bi o mo say de mo be ho afa o man ho no mamu tena ba bi nka mo fa mra ho
and say some of the car any transportation can.
Pardon?
And some of the car any transportation can as some no.
Nti wo savulugua no ma peka o no mo de obefa wa ba.
Very good, because ebia na enye obia na benye sika de afaka aba deliver message no.
English say no also what this ready out the to mo lilia.
Me pa Ghana pen for say and I review. Me pa Ghana pen for say I didn't know about Jano. Ye buom ye need ye ma wom. Ye be so abom pa ya ma wom. Ye be tie wom. E wa supreme. Ghana mpanimfoɔ nti yɛsrɛ made srɛ baako a mede tu so yi sɛ prophets ni ba na yɛmfa mmla ɔmo nkyɛn a ɛbɛpa kyɛw sɛ ɔmo mmoa yɛ fu ne ka a yɛde ɛbɛtumi di aba pakyɛn because me say me ka nti ɛba sa mɛbrɛ.
Intino, after listening to this, you want to tell me that it is going to reduce? No. Just when people thought, oh, it was over, and our gospel musician Cecilia Mafu, suddenly the boom say bim. As to what the translation itself, we don't know. So me, my own is that this is even going to escalate this particular thing. You can prophesy. You can see whatever vision you want to see. But my point is, let's find a way, a proper way not to de-escalate this. Because udienim say eye den asofo 10 de omon kom echo office on ma. Eye den ebebo bia to egu. Na musuo nkamu na nya mo bebo ato egu na bem. Ha. Ene ne pulpit na so na mo beje. And now, since the presidential office is giving a direct recognition to some of these things, there is going to be an influx. Even direct, because you see, I know, okay, on Fambra office on them. But one can't change the man go on the pulpit in the sunsu. And you see, I'm on the office on them, crana. Still, I'll be called pulpit in the so. And I'll call pulpit in the so. You will see it on social media, which means that now they have more validation to tell you, say, oh, na say oh me who say oh days at obedi banku no me kokko ka kire omo no mo I told them and one was am pa wodi banku ana obekọ ka kire omo so me ka say days at bedi banku no ene e bom pa ye fa ho ena me mo omo akwa kire ena wendi banku no opa mu nko bisa days at thereby now empowering it more to even that people who even were not part of this whole thing now see obiara be sorry. And I'm a prophet, and I'm a prophet, and I'm a prophet. Even it's about asemo biaka, be munkwadia. And yes, if you have me odini bi. Because wolves are the me wa dance here baby. Me wa dance here baby, I dance for baby. Baby, me kaya my date my period. Ebe mu live and call it. And by this time, kamukunkum. Kaish. You see, that is when A Plus also came to say his now amount for also AD Huagro. You see how ridiculous A Plus's quote and unquote vision or see sounds. That is how some people who call themselves prophets almost that is how ridiculous it sounds. Especially the manner in which they present the issue. But I don't know what you think. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Until then, this has been Roland's Report. My name is Roland Amati. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey!
Aye.